to sleep alone. Well, that is something that Angela struggles with every single night.
My son Xander is now 3 and he still will not sleep in his own bed. Xander has never been able to sleep on his own. Even when he was a baby, he would just cry until we went to get him. He's only slept in his bed one time since he was born. Just one. Xander tells us that he is afraid of the shadows in his room. Xander also tells us that he has nightmares.
Mommy, I'm scared. Mommy, I'm not sleeping in your bed.
Sometimes I admit I don't fight it. I put him to bed around 9:30 and I'll go into his room. After I've read him a couple stories, I'll lay there with him till he falls asleep. I then sneak out of his room and within about an hour, he's back in my bed. I really want Xander to sleep in his own bed. He's kicking us all night long. I'm not getting a good night's sleep, but it kills me to see him frightened and I let him in my bed. I really just don't know what to do anymore.
Angela and her son Xander are here today. Welcome.
So Angela, I'm really curious, what's the biggest problem here? Is it just that you're not getting enough sleep, or you're just tired of having him in your bed and it's time to move on, or are you getting pressure from somebody else to get him out?
The biggest problem is we're just not getting any sleep. He gets in between my husband and I and is kicking all night long, and he's obviously not getting enough sleep either.
Right, yeah. Well, there's a few different ways to go about this. Now, let's go the strict way. You want to, be consistent. When you put him to bed, don't let him fall asleep while you're still there, because he needs to learn eventually how to just fall asleep without you there. So you're reading him the bedtime story, you've got the bedtime routine going, and then before he goes to sleep, you leave. And then you can kind of tell him, okay, I'm going to come back and check on you, so he kind of doesn't feel alone, and maybe you come back in 5 minutes, and then the next night, come back in 10 minutes, and then a week or two later, it's half an hour or 2 hours later, you're coming back, and that can kind of transition him. That's one way of doing it. Another way is just not to worry about it, and just try to figure out a way that everybody can be getting a good night's sleep while he's in your bed. And that's actually how a lot of parents do it. That's how I did it with my kids. And if you just find ways to get a good night's sleep, like have another little toddler bed at the foot of your bed, all right? So he comes into your room, the door's open, he feels welcome, and he crawls into that bed. And if it seems like your bed, and there's a rule, you don't wake up mommy and daddy. Another way, we would put pillows between us, or even those big, thick swim noodles. I even had those in our bed for a while, and I called it "stay in your own lane." And that would, we had lanes in our bed, and it did keep him from flopping around. Another great cool thing is this little, some sort of attachment item, whether it's a blanket or a pillow, and this is called the Mumoocie pillow. This is a cool little thing. You can have it in your bed for a while, so it kind of picks up mom and dad's scent, and then he can have it in there. So it almost feels like you're in there. And it's got a little recording device that you can record your voice.
Mommy loves you. Go to sleep.
Oh, that's good.
Mommy loves you.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna let you guys have this.
Great, we'll try
Thank
some
you,
of those things.
Angela.
Thank you.
Thank you.